I sold a car to a guy from the school, and then I went back to driving my Camaro, which I should have never sold. And then about a year or so later, he gets hold of me again. He's got another car. He had bought a Datsun 510 after that. That was a four-cylinder with a stick,
Mm-hmm.
with a live axle in the rear. So, and it was a two-door. They were both two-doors, so that was kind of cool. So I took the 510, and I was commuting at the time for work, so it was great. No AC, just crank the windows down, and it was real kind of bare bones. It was a great commuter, great on gas. And when I went to sell that car, the first guy that saw it called me, and he came and he bought it. No, him and his son came, no questions asked, and they took the car. Me being a little, I guess, sheltered, I wasn't really into the Datsuns. I mean, I drove it as a work car, so I really didn't care. I found out later that they use those as rally cars. The 510 still, if you have a 510, you have gold. And
It's
this
a hot car.
It was clean. It had no rust. It was always adult driven, even by me. And man, if I had it back, I could have probably sold it for probably got another $1,000 for it. But
easy.
BR, I think it's BRE Racing.
Yep.
The guy that worked on the Shelbys, is it Brock? Anyways, he raced them. He road course raced them. I think it was what was it, SCCA? That 610, I was just looking it up. They were all 4 cylinders, and there was one 6-cylinder that was offered.
It was kind of cool because it was a 4-cylinder carbureted and had a dual point distributor, which was kind of cool. And in fact, if I go into my file cabinet over here, I did finally get an Aurora 510 that was in race trim with the stripes and the numbers and all. So I got a 510 back, but it's in miniature. So what's happening, Keith?
Not much. AC's broke at the house again.
Oh no! You hanging out with Isaac?
Yeah, mine. I just had to
yours broke too?
had to replace the blower motor.
Just go buy a new startup capacitor. That's 9 out of 10 times it's a startup cap.
No, it's the coil. I saw it was freezing. Like the coils keep. This is like I can tell you, I've been keeping track now. It's like the 8th one, I think.
So how are you surviving in South Florida with no AC?
Well, now we have window units all over the place.
Oh Jesus!
So the
ridiculous.
The cooling coil keeps freezing.
No. So the evaporator leaks. Okay. So it when I went out there, I'm like, wasn't cooling. So I went out there and I saw it was freezing up. So when it gets low on refrigerant, it starts freezing up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I called the guy who was on 4th of July. And he goes, even on the 4th of July? I'm like, yeah, it only happens on holidays.
Yeah.
It doesn't break during, normal day. It's holidays. It was Mother's Day and New Year's Eve and, next time it'll probably be Thanksgiving or Christmas. That'll be about the right time. I actually hate to say it, but if all my plans come through, I may be living in a place where I'll use AC on New Year's Eve. I was down in the Carolinas just a couple of weeks ago, man, and it was like brutal as it was up here. Just freaking brutal.
Yeah.
The good thing is all the houses that are on the market that they seriously want to sell, even though they're empty, they leave the AC on. So you walk into a cold house.
That's cool. Yeah. They want it to be
walk
nice.
into a hot house, man, you're just going to be like right out the door.
Yeah. Well, especially with all that humidity down there. You got the heat and humidity.
We got it up here too. I said today, Brian, I don't know about you, but today we had cloud cover all day. So it was in the 80s early. Then it went to like 77. It was actually really nice to sit outside.
Today was nice. It was cloud cover all day. All day, and it actually started dropping in temperature a little bit.
I'm looking now outside. It's 74 degrees outside.
Send that stuff this way.
We're sitting at 76.
Yeah.
Send the cloud cover too, because
I get it. I got a text from my daughter. When I was down there, I worked on my daughter's RAV4, and the Volvo that I bought for them, the XC90. I know up here the guy said my buddy said they charged it. I went down there last year and he said, yeah, it was spotty. So They took it to a shop. They didn't fix it. I gave it a little zip. It was okay. Now my daughter tells me the other day, her husband comes home because he was actually like, he was feeling weird. He was seeing things because it was 118 degrees in the Volvo. I said, did he open the windows? I was like, get rid of that fucking thing. Just get rid of it, and get something else with working AC. Get a freaking Tercel or a Camry. I don't care, anything.
Yeah.
So this is the 8th evaporator coil. And this last one,
is it leaking the refrigerant out of the coil?
Yeah, you know where it has so it goes through the coil, it loops around, and then on the end, they solder it, right? They solder another loop on there, little U, and it always leaks right at those U joints, at those connectors. Like the solder is getting corroded or something.
I would think they do that like a radiator, where they would dip that in just a vat of hot solder.
So yeah, so I had it coated one time with this stuff, bronze coating. That lasted almost a year.
So you think that the elements, you think the weather of the elements are getting at it?
I don't know. The other old AC that was from 2005 didn't rot out.
Of course not.
So I mean,
you know what?
New stuff is a lot thinner.
The 1958 Amana refrigerator freezer that Brian has in his mom's garage, that's still working too.
Yeah, I have a package unit. I can't remember what brand it is. AC that my friend gave me that was in a house, and so it was probably in the house for 15 years. This thing is probably 20 years old, maybe 25 years old, and it still cools my shop. It's still working.
Yeah.
What I saw a lot of down in South, because I was going between North and South Carolina, a lot of houses have 2 compressors outside. I don't know if they're using one as a backup or if they're alternating them, but it's no joke down there.
No, they run just 2. If they have upstairs or whatever, they're running 2 sections.
You're just splitting it. Okay, yeah.
I have a friend that has 3 ACs. He has there's this looks like a closet. And I'm like, what's behind? When he first got the house, we're just showing us the house. I mean, what's in here? I go, it's this closet. He goes, no, it's 3 air handlers stuck up there.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's a 5,000 square foot house. And I'm like, man,
so
breaks here.
I mean, the AC guy would be the guy who knows, and I think I know what the answer is, but it sounds like it's the quality of the product that's being made today.
That's what he said. Yeah. So
you got to find guys got new old stock sitting on a shelf somewhere.
That's what I told him. I go, can I go buy an old one?
Right.
Old version?
No joke, man.
Yeah. There? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it, though, then you would be you would have to pay some type of a penalty because you bought a non-compliant issue because it's too old or something.
Yeah, the SEER rating is too low. It's too high or whatever.
Well, that just means you don't have the same efficiency, but I wouldn't be telling anybody.
Yeah.
Supposedly, say for one of those old ones, and of course when it kicks on, that's when it hits the most power drain.
Yeah.
But supposedly, so you have that startup capacitor outside, but I seen a video the other day. I should have saved it.
Kickstart.
Yeah, that's what it was. Where that box. So you can go with an old one, and it would help. At least from what I saw. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I had that on. I had that on the old one.
Oh, did it?
The house would dim when it would come on the old one.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell you something.
So that Kickstart did help?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
The technology.
I haven't done this one yet because I haven't had a solid AC yet.
Yeah.
This thing solid and runs, and I could sneak one on there, and then not having the guy come out every 6 months going looking at the unit.
I'm going to tell you the technology exists because I set up the apartment upstairs for my daughter, and we just bought 2 window ACs. And the 8,000 CFM unit I bought, you put it on eco mode, and it does just like what that pulse width modulation control does. It starts it off slow. It doesn't give it a heavy load, and then it ramps it up. And it's funny because I put a 5,000 or 5,500 in the bedroom, and I found that thing just starts on high, and it only goes down to 64 degrees. And I said, when did they change that? Well, the 8,000 goes down to 60. I said, that's more like it.
Yeah.
But
well,
I'll tell you,
Keith, right now we're having a special. I can sell you a cordless Milwaukee soldering iron. You get 2 free batteries, and we'll just send that out, and you can solder the leak each time and just refill and go. Come on.
You know, that's what I was telling the guy. I go, how hard is it to fit? I'll freaking re-solder all these damn things. Is that what I have to do? I'll learn how to bronze. I'll be an expert bronzer after I do all this.
Sure.
The only man is
The one time he fixed it, he's like, he fixed one hole, he put stuff in it, and I call him the next day. I go, it stopped working again. He came out and he goes, oh, it's going to leak somewhere else. I'm like, we just put a new funnel and forget it. It's covered on the warranty. Except I have to pay for the refrigerant and the labor.
Right.
yeah.
Put ACs all in the house, in the windows.
We had the same thing for a short time when we changed our unit, and we had a problem with the manifold going to the coil, and it would for whatever reason it was leaking there, and the guy tried to solder. Same thing. Couple, 3 days would go by. Hey man, we got a problem. Come back out. Finally, they had to play around, but they got the company that we bought the thing from, the manufacturer. They actually end up sending a new coil thing out. The whole coil, because that's where the manifold, where it was soldered. Yeah. Knock on wood. A lot of effing wood, because we haven't had a problem, and that's.
Yeah.
I don't need that right now.
After the last photo went out, I told him, I want to keep the coil. I'm going to look at it into getting one made thicker, better, So I did look into that, and it was like $3,000. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, to get a coil made.
Where did you go?
What? Huh?
Who did you go to? An AC guy?
Yeah, there's some company in Tampa.
Try a radiator shop.
This place, they make custom, like, commercial grade. Like, if you have a custom AC you want to set up, like at some commercial unit, they'll build it. So they could just. So I kept the old one. I go, I have the old one. Can you just copy this, but with better material, so it won't leak? And he goes, oh yeah, we can do it. And he says about $3,000. Like,
wow.
Holy crap! I don't want to do that.
All right. Let me just stop you. I'm going to end the live stream, and then we'll continue on. So with that, we will end this week's episode of Plane and Traffic with your crew in charge, Ray, Brian, Justin, Isaac, Richard Nixon, and and Keith. And we'll be back again next week, hopefully with Lewis Lee, and we'll talk about more stuff. So we're out. See ya.
See ya.